If you're out of breath, what is the logical thing to do? Take a breath. That's it. Toes in, so feet parallel. Good. Arms down, and let's go with the shoulders just 10 times. So every time you get in the water, you should do that. As a matter of fact, every time you do any kind of physical activity, you should do that. Because it's a good general for body weight. 10 forward, 10 back, right? Good. Very good. Toes in, please. Try to keep your chin up. Very good. Now head. Arms down. Head side to side. Shoulders back, right? Back and down. Abs, glutes, please. Your belly is hanging. Tuck it in. No, tuck it in. You have to still tighten it. Shoulder blades are back. Shoulder blades are back, both of them. That's it. Good. Now ear to shoulder. Just ear to shoulder. Side to side. Yeah, good. Keep looking straight there, that way. Keep looking straight here. Right here, right here. Good. Now roll. Shoulders back, please. That's it, beautiful. Very good. Now, full arm swing. Together. Oh, beautiful. Try to swing with your hands parallel instead of crossing them. So 10 times like that. Neck long, abs, glutes, please. Feel your inside of your foot. Good, and back. Chin up, please. Very good. Good. Now, feet a little bit wide apart, toes in still, and let's go. Bend your knees, bend your knees. Just a second. Stop right there. Stop. Chin up. Only your hips, and bend your knees a little bit, and only your hips are moving. That's it. Shoulders in place, right? Yeah. So try not to move down. That's better. Good. So you should feel the stretch in your hips, right, as you move them. Shoulders back, please. That's it. And the other way. Keep your toes in, please. Not that much. Just, yeah, just. The second toe should be parallel. Shoulders back, shoulders back. Very good. Good. Now, 1 foot forward. Feet parallel. Good. And let's go. Point and flex. Now, make sure that your chest is towards your front foot. The foot in the front. Yes, you got it. And let's go. Shoulders back at the same time. Shoulders back. Good. And let's go. Point, flex, point, flex. Completely up and completely down. Yes, your toes should be working, right? Shoulder blades are back. Very good. Now, dorsiflex your foot. Dorsiflex, not the same foot, the same foot. Now, the back foot is parallel, so toes in of the back foot. Toes in. Yes, you got it. Dorsiflex your foot, so toes up, shoulders back. And now, just slowly down and up, slowly down and up. Yes, you should just feel nice and slowly. Yeah, very good. Good. And the other foot. Make sure, feet parallel, so set them parallel, pigeon-toed a little bit. Back foot, yes, you got it. Yes. So chest towards your foot, front foot. Good. Good. Now flex your foot, knee straight completely, and let's go point and flex. Chest towards your foot, chest towards your foot. You got it. You got it. Point, get your toes working, right? Point your toes, yes, and flex. You got it. Very good. Shoulder blades to back. Just shoulder blades together. Chest towards your toes a little bit more. Chest, chest. Yes, you got it. Toes all the way up to you. That's it. Yes.
Can I look down or no?
Huh?
Can I look downwards?
Yes, of course. Just your neck is in a neutral position, right? Okay, so dorsiflex and then going down and up. Dorsiflex, toes up, all the way, all the way, all the way. Get uncomfortable with it. You should feel the stretch, right?
Yeah.
And let's go towards your foot. Back foot parallel. Toes in more, a little bit more. That's it, you got it. Good. Down and up. Now chest is towards your toe, please. Yes, and down and up. Really flex your foot. Really foot up more. Foot up more. More. Yeah, up and down. Shoulders back. Towards your foot, please. Towards your foot. Okay. All right. Roll your toes. So 10 one way, then the same foot, 10 the other way. Really roll it, right? You got to get your foot working. Circles, not triangles. You got it. Very good. Shoulder blades to back. Chin up a little bit. Shoulders back. You got it. Good. 10 the other way. My head is super sensitive right now. Keep your feet parallel, right? So get that foot. Yes, and shoulder blades to back. You got it. Oh, the water is so clear. It's so nice. Did you see the weather that morning? I saw the lightning. I'm like, oh man, that sucks.
You're like, I don't want to make electrocuted.
Well, no, I mean, that's just not smart to be in open water, especially with cameras, you know, like holding up a rod, like metal rod. Okay, very good. All right, so let's go down and up. Squat down, squat down. Yes, you got it. Very nice, very nice. Hips down.
Jump or no jump?
No, no jumping right now. Just squatting. Try to keep your knees right above your feet. So you gotta work those inner thigh muscles to keep your knees in and really stretch up. Abs, glutes tight. So try not to lean back, but more stretch up to the ceiling, to the sky. Do 5 more. Up to the ceiling, up to the sky, not back. You're going back, so a little bit more up. Abs, glutes a little bit more. One more. Very good. Okay, good. And now just jog in place. Shoulder blades are back. Keep your toes in still. Knees in too. Knees in. Yeah, shoulders back. Shoulder blades back. That's it. Good. Good. And now with jumps, you're doing shoulders. Toes in as you jump. Feet. Abs, glutes. 10 forward and then 10 back. Okay, very good. So you're doing the same thing. So take it somewhere closer to the middle. That's it. Yes. Pull it out completely. A little bit further apart. Good. Pull it out completely and let's go all the way around. Now toes in, toes in, toes in. That's it. All the way down. You got it. Very good. So just one thing. Face me just a little bit more. That's it. Yeah. Good. Very good. Much better. Chin up just a little bit more. Much better. Have you done any of these? Good. So try to get that arm a little bit higher as you go up here, right? Yes, and all the way down. In the back, all the way down. Yes. Yes, very good. More or less consistent work. You can see the difference. Try to keep that shoulder down a little bit as you shoulder down, shoulder chin up. One more time. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take your goggles too. We'll start working without goggles today.
Really?
Huh?
Like in the water?
Yep. Fun! I know you do. I believe you. Yeah, I know. Scares you like crazy, isn't it? I mean, doesn't it? So I'm setting up the camera, but then, so the goal for today is to not touch the ground at all.
Okay.
Isn't it fun? Aren't you excited? Very good.
You can open your eyes without the goggles?
You can, but remember, it's just like this so that your eyelashes would save and protect your eyes.
Right. I don't like it that much.
I know, it's okay. Well, the idea is for you not to see the bottom.
Huh?
The idea is for you not to see the bottom. Right, so that's the idea. Okay, this is wide, so I'm gonna turn it off. So go ahead and start with bobs, but a little bit further out there. Wide, super. Okay, wait, just something. Okay, of course. Video, wide, super view. Yes. Go. Go ahead. So chin up. No. Okay, so in order to get the water out of your eyes, you need to do this. Like really squeeze your eyes hard.
Okay.
So are you standing?
I am, but I won't.
Let's see if we could get here. Okay.
Very uncomfortable without the goggles.
I know, it's fine. You won't be without the goggles the whole time. So just a little bit. This is just an exercise. All right. Can you handle it? So you're not touching the water. Okay, so now do bobs with pulling yourself out. Shoulders back, please. Okay, so try to relax your head. Okay, so try not to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. So let's try to work on relaxation. Let's do it. Go. Chin, good. That's good. Four. That's it. 5, 6. Okay, so remember that you need to stop breathing out when you get out of the water, right? Go. 5 more. Okay, so do 3 more just without shaking your head.
Found a rock.
The cheating rock. Two. Good. 1 more. That's it. Beautiful. So here you go. Here's a kickboard for you. Okay, so you're not touching the ground, right? You're just swimming that way. Get into a floating position and start kicking. Take the kickboard differently, please. The other way, yeah. Ready? So you are breathing, actually. Head down and up. And remember, we are working just on your head. Moving up and down, keeping your shoulders in the water. So let's do it. In and out, face in and out. Keeping your shoulders in the water, please. Come on, come on. This is like bobs, so think about it like bobs. Keeping kickboard on the surface. No, we didn't stop.
Yeah. With the goggles, I think it's just bothering me right now.
Of course, I know. Of course, it's an exercise.
I'm not going to.
It's an exercise. I do want you to notice that you were much more relaxed. Because you can't see the bottom. You can't see all the scary stuff that's underneath. No, we can come back now. Let's go back to the camera.
I see what you're doing, actually.
The bottom freaks you out, doesn't it, when you see the when you have the goggles?
No. No, it doesn't. I think the thing is,
well, you don't think about swimming, you don't think about the water, you think about being uncomfortable without goggles. So,
exactly.
So let's get your shoulders in the water and only your head is going up. Let's go. Only one breath, one breath. Beautiful. And stop, don't touch the bottom. So kick it out, kick out. No, don't stand, don't stand. You're standing. The idea for today is not to stand. Ever.
Okay.
Ever. So next time we'll just go out there with my paddleboard. Okay, let's do it again. Okay, we have to make sure that we don't get run over by those kayakers. Okay, so when you're starting, do you know how frogs kick? Okay, so before you start, to push yourself off instead of rocks, use that frog kick. And let me get closer to see your legs. Go.
I hit a rock, so I'm gonna go a little bit.
Okay. So when your rocks are closed, you have to make sure that you get your feet up, right?
Yeah, there's no.
Okay, so do the frog kick or breaststroke kick to get yourself up. Okay, and let's go. So make sure that your kicking is from your hips. You're doing too much from your knees. Let's go. And try to do only one breath. Only one breath in and out in the water. Come on, one breath, keep going. Okay, so, very good. So, when you're breathing out in the water or holding your breath, I'll take that. It's too much hustle for you to hold on to it. Okay. Too much work for you to hold on to. Okay, remember, we're doing this. Yes, good. So when you're breathing out in the water or holding your breath, don't do it for that long. If you're losing your breath, just go up and down a little bit more often, right?
Yeah.
So that I want you to take only one inhale every time, right? And exhale in the water right away. Go. Oh, well, I'm sorry. Here. Huh?
You can keep it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, so I want you to do sculling when you breathe in. Actually, no. Hold it. Right now we're working on relaxation with your head working. Aim is the camera, please.
Okay.
One breath, one breath, too many breaths. Okay, stop right there. Legs up, legs up, legs up, legs up. Don't touch the bottom. Very good. Swim away just a tiny bit. Okay, so you want to do it without the kickboard right now? Okay, and then if anything, we'll go back to kickboard. Okay, so we're working on, have you tried to work on your egg beater and sculling in your pool?
Yeah.
How's it going?
I'm staying up.
Good, very good. Don't touch the rocks. You're moving back.
I am better in going back.
Which is, yeah, it's much easier actually. Okay, so let's go. Uh-huh. Okay, so trying to do sculling, and of course I don't want you to, okay, so I do want you to think about, remember this. When you're holding on to the water, when you need to use the water for support, going down is the logical thing to do, but it's illogical in the water, right? Because the water can't hold you when you just push onto it, right? So that's why, because, so move forward a little bit. Okay, because when you push down with your arm, it does push you out of the water, but when you bring your arm up, it actually pulls you back in. Especially when you do it incorrectly, when you don't cut the water, which I'm sure you don't right now, not yet. So the actual thing you need to do to keep yourself in the water is sculling, because you, on the way out and on the way in, you are supporting yourself up. There's nothing here that pulls you down, right?
Right.
So think about it. So when you swim that way, I don't want you to do crawling at all, right? You're just doing sculling. Okay, so let's try it. As a matter of fact, when you do your flutter kick with your arms in the front, if you want to, you could do sculling all the time, if you feel like it.
Okay.
Let's do it. Sculling, please. That's it, good. In and out, that's it. Beautiful. That's it, sculling. Sculling's beautiful, that's good. That's really good. Okay, that was awesome. What did you do wrong in sculling?
I didn't start it at the right time. I think I was a
That's
little
fine. At the end, when you actually did sculling, what did you do wrong?
I don't know.
Okay, what's working right now? Only your forearms.
Yeah.
When you're here, the whole arm is working. Only from your elbows, right?
Right.
Okay, because that becomes very stiff.
Right.
Remember that lever rule, right?
Yeah.
So make it shorter. What else? Okay, so try to keep your shoulders in the water, and when your head is out, your legs have to work harder. You actually stop, right?
Yeah.
So you have to make sure that you do the opposite now, right?
Okay.
So the sculling is from your elbows, and when you lift up your head, legs work much harder. Let's go. Sculling. Beautiful. From your elbows, please. Yes, you got it. Go. Very good. Okay, don't touch the bottom. Legs up, higher up. A little bit higher, that's it. Okay, let's do it again. Okay, so as you are here, if you are keeping your arms in the front, then tighten them up. Make that a streamline position. I don't want to see this with your hands, right? When you're sculling on the way forward, it's fine to do this because that's what's pulling you forward.
Yeah.
But when you're in streamline position, your hands should be straight.
Okay.
Right? So let's do it again. Let's try it again.
1 second.
Bobs. If you need to rest, you do bobs. The only thing is that, could you please move that way? We need to be on camera. Just move back a little bit. That's it. Good. So even here, only your from your elbows, please. Only from your elbows. Nothing else is working. Good. Do bobs if you need to rest. Remember that now we're actually starting to work a little bit more on your no, that's what's the word for it? Endurance. So you do need to push yourself a little bit. Sculling, sculling. From your elbows, please.
The waves, right?
I know, yes. It means that you actually need to keep an eye on the waves. And feel the water. Yes, of course. Well, you can feel the water, right? So, especially when you have stubble on your face, you actually can feel the water better. When you freshly shaven, you wouldn't be able to feel it that much. But now you can feel where the water is. And if it's on your lips, don't breathe in. Get your head up higher.
Okay.
Where's your sculling? Fingers straight, please. Fingers straight. Let's keep going that way. Let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Okay, so what happened with sculling there? Remember, I don't want to see any crawling. Crawl does help you lift up your head, but then it screws you afterwards. Especially if you do that one.
Okay.
So, sculling, please. Do sculling the whole time. Ready? Let's go for that camera. Good. Beautiful. One breath only, please. One breath and in. In right away. In right away. Put your face in. In the water. Face in the water. Face in the water. Face in the water.
I'm out of breath.
Of course you are. You're working. Keep going. Finish it, please. Finish it. It's time to push yourself. Okay, and now just tread water, tread water, tread water. Okay. Okay, do you think that swimming is easy? We are trying to make it easy. Please do not swim toward the rocks. Okay, we are trying to make it easy in terms of relaxing your body, but do you really think that swimming is an easy sport?
It's not easy, but I think I'm right now not fully relaxed. It helps when you're relaxed.
Well, you're actually more relaxed than 2 sessions ago.
Probably.
Yes.
But I think I can hold my breath for a longer time. That's what I'm talking about.
Take a deep, you don't have to hold your breath. All you need to do is do bobs and you swim. So, that's it. And that will help you to not get out of breath too fast. Right?
Yeah.
So, here you go. You're taking 10 breaths. Until you do 10 breaths, you don't stop. So it means that the faster you do those breaths, the faster you get to stop. Don't touch the rocks, please.
I need to push myself.
Let's go. Go. One breath at a time, please.
Okay, I'll need to time it. 1 second.
Of course, you do have to find your rhythm. It's very important. But you got to get going now. Remember, we all work on your endurance too. Two. One breath only. Three. One breath. Four. One breath. Five. Don't hold it that long. Breathe in faster. Six. Beautiful. That was good. Seven. In right away. Good. 8. 9. And 10. That's it. You can stop. How was that? You get the gist of it? Do you understand what I'm asking of you to do?
That was good.
Okay, did you get out of breath that much?
No.
No, because you breathed in. You inhaled, right? If you are out of breath, what is the logical thing to do?
Breathe.
Take a breath. That's it. And of course, you have to take a deeper breath. You know, there are other things. Fast and deep, right? Okay, let's go. Same thing 10 times. Only 10. Aim is the camera. Oh, I see too long. Breathe in and out. In and out. Don't hold your breath. One breath. One breath. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, to the camera, to the camera. Go, go, go. Do not keep your face in the water too long. You did it too long. Go. Go. Too long. See again, too long. Put your face in the water and out right away. Go. And up. In and up. In and up. In and up right away. In and up. That's it. In, down, down right away. Oh, okay. Well, that's enough. Okay, how was that? Okay, so we are doing it 4 more times. So there, back, there, back. Do bobs if you need to rest. I'll take that. I'll take the kickboard. Do bobs. Huh? Bobs, remember, in order to catch your breath, you need to do bobs, but could you please do it facing the camera, at least me? Thank you. Okay, try not to, don't shake your head. Don't shake your head. Relax your neck. Shoulders back. Beautiful. Okay, let's do it. Okay, so only 10 breaths. The faster you breathe in.
My goes back now.
Yes, you can. However, if you start getting to, I'll take the kickboard.
I'm on the rock.
Okay, so if you start getting too stressed out, I'll take them away. So, so shoulders in the water.
Some association with my breathing right now, because I'm like used to everything.
I know. However, you are much more relaxed than you've ever been.
Okay, good.
I'm saying, so if you get your shoulders out of the water the way you did it previous times, previous sessions, I'll have to take the goggles.
Okay.
So, okay, so let's go. 10 breaths. If you want, no, yeah. So if you want to, you can close your eyes when you look down. If it's going to be easier for you, okay? Yeah. So let's see. Let's do it. 10 breaths only. So do it fast.
Okay.
And legs work harder when your head is up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, too many breaths, 7, 1 breath, 8, 9, 10, 11. Good, good. So once you breathe in twice. And that's when you held your breath for a little bit too long. If you need to do bobs because we have to go back right away. Egg beater kick, egg beater kick. If you need to.
Can I get that for 1 second?
No.
No, like for the goggles.
No.
I need to.
Fix your goggles with using your egg beater kick. You can, look, if you lie down, you'll be able to do it. Okay, so when you lie down, do an egg beater kick, please, right? So put your head back, but look at me. Look at my legs right now, right? You see they're under me doing the egg beater kick.
That's okay. Let's just do it.
Everything is an exercise. So you see you stop working with your legs. So don't stop. Keep working with them. You said you practiced your egg beater kick.
Can't fix my goggles though.
Right.
Deep body though.
Did you fix your goggles now?
It's okay. I'm on this fix. That's good.
Huh?
You don't want me to see anyways, so it's okay.
You need to see the camera. Let's do it. So 10 breaths and really fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So on about 6th or 7th, you started getting your shoulders out of the water and pressing on the kickboard too much. We'll do there and back. If on the way there you get your shoulders out, I'll have to ask you for your goggles again. Right? So make sure that your shoulders stay in the water.
Okay.
Right? So let's get a little closer to the camera, and you'll need to do bobs. I'll take the kickboard.
Yeah.
Are you getting stressed out with me right now?
Okay.
Okay, let's get to the camera. Do you need to fix your goggles? Here, sit on this and hold it with your under your knees. Under your knees, and hold it with your legs. Well, you do have to balance. Look at me. Look at me. So I'm sitting on it like on the chair, and I'm just holding it. You see, like this. Okay. And so your knees will have to be in the front a little bit. And of course, your abs and glutes do have to work. It's core work right there. Core work right there. I don't want you to stand on the rocks. That's core work. Don't stand on the rocks. So swim away a little bit. Okay. So of course, everything in water is a balancing exercise. Okay. Okay. Yes. 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 Get now. Press. Use your glutes. Press your legs down, but do not cross your legs, though. Do not cross your legs. Press your glutes down. Very good. Okay, another thing you can do is actually put it under your arm. Hold it, yes. And then do that.
That's better.
There's still balance there. Balance required. See, those are all of the things that you do need to all the things that you do need to learn in open water, right? How to stay afloat and fix your goggles.
Yeah. This is good.
Okay, awesome. As kids, we loved being in the pool and sitting on kickboards. Well, that actually you can do if you press your, if you put the kickboard between your thighs, but really press your inner thighs, and that's another exercise for you. And then push your legs down. That's something that is very weak on your body, your inner thighs. And now without your arms, you have to learn to balance with that, which is another thing. Abs, glutes, and upper back, right? Awesome. Okay. So what do you feel not working? Why are you losing your balance?
What?
What do you feel not working right now? Why are you losing your balance?
I don't know.
Okay. Abs, glutes, and upper back. Okay, we did it. Awesome.
Somehow.
Let's go to the camera.
Almost touched the rocks, but I
Huh?
wasn't on the rocks when I fixed it.
Huh? Were you
Almost touched the rocks, but I wasn't.
very good, very
What's
good.
next to your camera?
Thank you.
What's that floating next to your camera?
Feather. You have a good eyesight, especially in your goggles. See, with your goggles on, you're stressing too much. Your shoulders are coming out much more than when you were without your
Take care of
goggles.
that. I don't want to lose my goggles.
Yes.
Tell me one thing. So when you were in the water, when you fished in the water, do you
Yes.
breathe out?
It depends. When you are in the front, you don't have to, because your nostrils are always kind of facing in such a way, like the way a cup with air. When you place it in, it won't let the water in. So if you keep that angle where the water does not get past the middle of your nose somewhere, you don't have to breathe out.
Okay.
However, when you start turning to the side, that's when you have to start breathe out on the way down. You can hold your breath here and then breathe out on the way back up.
So that's gonna come later though.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so let's do it one more time. 10 breaths. If on the way there, you get your shoulders out.
Goggles are off.
And yes, and if the kickboard is underwater, same thing.
Okay.
You gotta relax your arms. Your arms are working way too hard. They should not be working here.
Right.
Let's do 10 breaths. Go. And remember, the more time your head stays above water, the more difficult it gets for you. So take a breath in and put your face back down. Let's do it. Two. Shoulders down, a little bit lower. Go. Two. Three. Shoulder blades back. Four. Five. Shoulders lower. Six. Put them underwater. That was 6 only. Put them underwater, please. Under. 7. Oh. You see, your whole, when you're stressing your arms, the whole upper back is coming up, right? You're rounding your back, upper back.
Let's do it without that then. Let's do it without.
No, we do it without goggles. I actually want to see the difference.
Without this.
No, I want to see the difference actually. Take your goggles off. I want to film the difference. Don't do it on purpose now, please.
No, I'm gonna do what I was doing.
So 10 breaths, please. Did you notice that with your goggles off, 10, easy?
I know why.
Why?
I start enjoying the lake.
Okay. But why without the goggles though?
Because I can't see the bottom.
So you're not afraid of it?
No, that's not, but it's interesting to look underwater.
Okay, and? So when with your goggles, you want to stay under?
I think it's just mindset, it's not the goggles. The mindset is.
So what is the mindset? Yes, what is the
mindset? Is like I'm looking at the bottom and try to like observe.
Uh-huh.
I'm not focusing on the swimming then.
Okay.
So that's the thing. So I need to focus on the swimming when I'm with you.
Yes.
I can enjoy it a bit later.
Yes.
I think that's the thing.
So another thing you can do is close your eyes when you put your face in the water. For now. Right? So let's try it. Here are your goggles. You don't have to put them on without standing on the rocks, unless you want to try it again. I mean, well, you don't have to put them on, while floating. You could just stand if you want to. So find the rock. And put your goggles on.
Find a rock?
It's going to be a little bit faster.
Okay.
Unless you want to try without it.
Does it float?
No. No. They float a little bit.
I want to try it.
Okay, do it. So one thing you could do in your pool, by the way, do you have a lifeguard in your pool or no at home?
What?
Do you have a lifeguard in your pool at home or no?
Yeah.
Okay. So lifeguard might not let you sit on the kickboard, but you could actually try it. And once again, without a suit, it will be a little bit easier to sit on it because there's more gravity, right? So you're going to be sinking more. But this is just going to be interesting.
I just have to be. Who knew putting goggles would be that tough?
It is. Like when you are training for when you're training for open water triathlon, this is one of the things you need to actually learn. treading water goggles, getting rid of a cramp while floating.
That's true.
Remember, it's going to be easier if you put it in your thighs, inner thighs, and between your thighs, and hold them with the use of your inner thigh muscles. And your butt, right, your glutes have to work to keep your legs down, and your abs for balancing. So you see here, your abs have to work, and your glutes. Tighten them. Like, awesome, but put them the other way. Change your goggles. You put them upside down.
Yeah.
So that was good. You were able to hold yourself. So do it again. You have to work on your inner thighs. They're very weak. So this is a good exercise for you.
I think I'm gonna lose my goggles for sure.
Hold them. Put them in your mouth.
Okay, let me just do a little bit of experiments here.
A what?
A little bit of experiments.
Of course you should. You should.
I'll figure it out.
Just let's move away from the rocks a little bit. So one of the exercises you could do is actually, I'll take that, is actually put it between your legs, hold it with your inner thighs, right? And then bring them down and up. Down and up, right? So you're using your glutes and your inner thigh muscles. You're gonna straighten your legs. I don't know if you can see it, but up and then down. Are you standing?
Let me just try it without anything.
Of course. You should be doing treading water. Like you should be treading water with your legs. And for that, you do need to get your legs out wide and up. No. I'm saying when you tread water, get your legs out wide and knees up higher. And then do this egg beater kick with your legs. Knees out, knees wide, out, wide. So here, lift your head up, lift your head up, more. Lift your head up, right? So instead of lying back, lift your head up. And then work with your legs. Yes, beautiful. That's awesome. That is really awesome. Keep working with your legs. Very nice. Okay, so although you were doing something between flutter kick and something else, but you were able to do it. Congratulations.
Put on my goggles.
Very good. Okay, so you got 10 minutes left.
How do I do that?
Very good. How did that feel? Okay, so make sure that you do it with legs should be working from your thigh.
Okay.
Right? I mean, from your hips. Okay, so let's get back to the camera. And actually, let's do just that. And since right now you did it without a kickboard, let's do it without a kickboard. The only thing is that your arm here stood in front a little bit, so get a little bit back.
Okay.
What was awesome is that you were looking down instead of just up. That was great. You kept your chin in. What you can do is just put your head down just a tiny bit more. Okay, so let's do it. You can face me.
Let me just do it with the bob. How about that? Under the water, I can fix it.
Goggles?
I mean, yeah, just if I just need to tighten it.
Of course you can,
right?
if you want to.
It was that simple. Oh,
Yes. That was awesome. Okay, so let's do it. You're almost touching the rocks right now. So let's do it.
sideways, right?
Yes, on the side. So it's very important here for your legs to work hard and from your hips.
Okay.
Shoulder back. Yes, beautiful. Very good. So that's actually a very good experience. When the water gets all over your face, in your mouth, you readjusted your head. Awesome, right? So you lifted your face up. Another thing, so you can see that you can actually breathe even with water in your mouth, right? So that's another thing. And another thing is that you know that you have to take a deep breath in really fast and keep your mouth shut most of the time, which you didn't. You actually kept your mouth open. That's why the water kept pouring in, right? Let's do the same thing on the other, on the way back.
Other arm, right?
Yes. So you're facing me again. Okay, so it's obvious that the other side is a little bit easier for you, right? So here you kept your head up out of the water a little bit at an angle. Another thing is that your hand was this way and was out of the water too.
Okay.
You got to make sure that your angle is down a little bit and it's in the water. Remember, the more body parts are out of the water, the more difficult it is for you to keep afloat, right?
Yep.
Another thing that I'd like for you to concentrate on is this. With this arm, you're stretching forward, right? Forward, with palm down, and with this arm, you're stretching toward your toes.
Okay.
Right. So let's start working on that, and it's that streamline position on your side, right? So let's do it again. That was awesome.
Good.
So keep your head down, especially on the way back. You'll have to do that. Let's do it.
I'm not gonna complain about my goggles getting foggy anymore.
That's good. Yeah. It's all relative, huh?
Yep.
Let's do it. Hand down underwater. A little bit. Shoulder back. Stretch out with your arms. You're not stretching. More. Stretch out. Head down a little bit more. Put your top of your head down. Better. That's better. Shoulder back. Good. All right. So at the very end, you kind of sunk in by bringing your arm, this arm, forward. So you got to make sure that it's a little bit further back.
Okay.
Right? So here, let's concentrate more on keeping your head down more, right? So you actually have to put it on your shoulder. Let your ear be on your shoulder, right? And that hand, did you feel what your hand has to do? Let's try to repeat it on this side. And do stretch out. Work from your hips. Hand underwater, under the surface. That's it. Stretch out with that hand. With the lower head, stretch. Head down a little bit more. From your hips a little bit more. Please, from your hips. From your hips. You're bending your knees too much. From your hips. Okay, so when you feel yourself here, so let's go that way. Okay, so I want you to feel the difference of when you're working from your knees and from your hips. So this is work from your knees.
Yeah.
Right? And this is the feeling of working from your hips. Right? Very smooth. Right?
Yep.
See the difference? So I want you to find that smoothness. Not that.
Right. Yeah. I wasn't too concentrated on that. Yeah.
I
will
yeah.
be.
But the kick is quite important in swimming.
Yes,
Just as the position, but that's what propels you. That's the only thing that propels you, right? Especially when you're working only with your legs. Okay? So let's do it. A couple of minutes left. Let's do it. Hand down. In and out, in from your, through your mouth, out through your nose. Remember, you're breathing out and in through your through your mouth.
Yeah. All right.
Give me a good breathing, correct breathing, please. Close your mouth. You take a breath in, you close your mouth. That's in the beginning. When you get a little bit more advanced, you will need to breathe out through your mouth at the end. But right now, in through your mouth, close your mouth, out through your nose. Head down, hand. Control your hand. That's it, beautiful. Head down a little bit. Put it on your shoulder. Put your ear on your, that's it, you got it. Stretch out with your lower arm. Stretch, it's not working. That's it. And from your hips, a little bit more. So a little bit more, shallow moves. Okay, that was awesome. By the way, how did you feel with your head down?
It's better, it's easier.
Yeah, isn't it? Okay, so let's go there and back, and let's try it. I want you to work on your kick a little bit more. Concentrate on that a little bit more.
Okay.
Make it nice and smooth. Okay, so hand right away down, bent and down, under the surface, a little bit under the surface. Ready? And so let's find that ease. I'm gonna try not to say anything to you right now.
Okay.
It's gonna be very difficult, but just try to find it for yourself. Let's do it. See, in swimming, it's very important to find that position of least resistance. And that's what happens when you don't breathe out through your nose, right?
Yep.
Okay, so last time there and back. How did it feel?
Water was getting in my mouth. It was okay.
Well, that's fine. That looked awesome. At the very end, you did this again with your hand and you brought it out. Other than that, I actually could see that you stretched. I don't know, did you do it consciously? You actually stretched and you worked your core muscles to lie flat. That was amazing.
Good.
So let's try to repeat that. Find that here on the way back. So this hand is very important, not here, but here, under the surface. By the way, you did put your head down, you were on the side, your shoulder was back, You didn't stretch out with your lower arm as much as you should have, but still, it was just like you looked very easy and chill.
Okay.
Let's do it. Last time. Close your mouth. Okay, all right, so do 10 bobs and you're done.
10 bobs?
Yeah, and you'll do 10 bobs, you lie down on your back, and you're done. So let's just do it here though. So I have two cameras, two footages, not one. Okay. Nice and easy, 10 bobs. So try not to do that. Breathing out only in the water. Good. Okay, lie flat on your stomach. Remember, to come up, you need to lift up your head.
On my stomach?
Yes, so first on your stomach. Remember, you need to get your knees in and lift up your head first.
Okay.
And then the rest of it. Only once. Okay. Now on your back. Relax on your back. Go. Put your head back first. That's it. Beautiful. It was good. Alrighty, how did it feel today?
Good. Comfortable.
You're getting there, right? Well, it's good at least that the whole feeling of the session was comfortable. Although you were really uncomfortable today.
No rocks, right?
So, what was comfortable for you? What was different?
I think just feeling of I don't even have that feeling right now, but I know I was in deep water when I was swimming.
Okay. But right
And
now
it
you
feels
don't
comfortable.
feel.
Like being in water is like it's getting more comfortable. There's like less fear.
Okay, but without your goggles, that was something else, right?
I did better.
Yes. Even though you were so uncomfortable that you concentrated on that, and then you completely forgot about your stress about being in deep water.
I'm gonna swim from here to there.
Okay.
With goggles, so you don't take my goggles away.
Well, we'll have to start using until you get rid of that stress in the water. We'll have to do that exercise. Okay, now that's sculling. You've been doing that exercise?
Yeah.
You've been doing the video? Awesome. That was sculling in your back. Head first. Awesome. Would have been better if you didn't do that.
I know,
It's
right?
better to leave it on the positive note. Okay. All right. So good job today. Awesome. Awesome.